My name is Alex. I'm from London, North London, and I've been using drugs, every drug, from heroin, crack cocaine, morphine, methadone, Valiums, benzos, like every drug for the past over 30 years. Life for me a few months ago was lonely, desperate, miserable. I pushed all my loved ones away from me, my family, my friends. Even though they tried to help me and support me, I couldn't be around them. I'd pushed them all out of my life. I ended up in the most horrific situations, squats, crack houses, trouble, violence, in trouble with the police. Every day was a battle, every day I wanted to die. It was like a slow death. I just wished I was hoping it would end. I couldn't see a way out. I was so trapped. Finally, I had enough, and I just thought to myself, there must be something that would detox me painlessly, that I could survive it. Because I had been in so many rehabs, so many detoxes, and none of them worked. I ended up Googling, is there a painless detox? And then that's when ibogaine came up. I did go to somewhere in Mexico, which was a very high standard place, but it wasn't the right place for me. It wasn't a successful experience. My withdrawals actually came back there because I don't think I was treated, with the right dosage, the right care and attention. That was in 2014. It was amazing. My withdrawals just went. Even though they came back, they went at that time. And I thought to myself, if it's done properly, with the right people, it will work. 6 months ago, I Googled again, and I finally found Tabula Rasa. It just looked like the place for me. It looked like a spiritual home for me. And it's the best thing I've ever done in my life. The first call I made, I spoke to Alvaro, and he made me feel so confident, so safe. I just connected with him on the phone instantly. He set me up with a counsellor before I got here, so he prepared me a couple of weeks before I got here. I could feel it. I just felt that this is the place. This is where it's going to work. Welcoming, loving, compassion, and it was as if all the staff became my family. I got all the answers I needed. I know what I've got to do to repair my family and bring us all back together when I get back. I feel that I can express myself to them, that I really mean it this time. Enlightening, scary, but then became really magical. Well, after I came out of the ibogaine, I felt weak, lethargic, but the withdrawals did go. But by the next day, my withdrawals started to resurface, and they were getting worse and worse. Alvaro just stuck in there with me, saying to me, "You're not going to go until you're well." And he was right, because it's the 4th day now, and he treated me night and day with more ibogaine. Even though I was begging him to put me back on the morphine, but he wouldn't have it, and I thank God he never let me have it, because I finally feel, even though I'm still sort of recovering from the ibogaine and I'm a bit lethargic, my withdrawals have totally gone. I never thought that would ever happen to me. My doctor said to me back home in England that you might be one of those people that needs to always have a little bit of opiates in your system. But that's not true. I don't need it, I don't want it, I'm free, you know, and my heart is open now. My heart, when I got here, my heart was like a rock, it was like a stone. I didn't have any love in me anymore, it had gone. And it's like the stone is just melted around my heart and it's just open. And I feel like I've got so much to receive and I've got opportunities in life to do what I want, to fulfill my dreams. I really feel that. It's just so hard to explain, but it's very magical. None. I've had enough of using. I've been trying to escape using for the last 20 years, unsuccessfully, through all the rehabs and detoxes. I'm free now. There's no way I'm going back to being a prisoner with those handcuffs around me anymore. Brilliant. They were really testing. Sometimes it was really scary. They pushed me to the edge, but I survived. They knew that they are so capable. They know that what you can handle. And I realised that pain and fear eventually subsides. And I've lived my whole life with fear, pain and dread. And they've gone. The breath work, all the breath works are done with Rich, with Danny, with Han, and then the drops, the eye drops, that was pretty terrifying, but the relief, and I felt like I climbed a mountain. Well, they haven't worked for me. You know, I left there always sick, and then I would just stay in my bedroom for 3 months, going through withdrawals, you know, constantly, every day, trying to hang on. And I just thought, I can't live like that. So every time I went back to the doctor and got back on the script, this time round, I don't need to, because I'm free of that. Hopeful. And I'm starting to believe in myself again. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to dedicate my journey to my boss, George, who left money for me. Unfortunately, he passed away 2.5 years ago from this illness. He didn't make it, but he left funds for me to get well, to get it back into treatment. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. And I dedicate this to my family, my father, which I want to repair our relationship. Yeah, and dedicate this to all the staff that have been so loving and caring to me here. The only place to do ibogaine is Tabula Rasa. And it's, for me, if I can sum it up, it's been a beautiful experience.